Hi guys, so happy Wednesday. I'm happy to report that it's midweek, right? So I'm gonna quickly address the situation with some drama apparently that started in the Wax chat group in Facebook. I'm not in the group. I don't really care. I don't need the attention. I don't want the attention. It's nothing to do with that. But some people sent me some screenshots of stuff. I really don't care. People are allowed to think what they want to think of me. And working in schools, I'm often reminded that what I see in a school from a child is usually what the home life is like. So I have to remember that if a bully is on, a grown adult is behaving that way, then I'm sure the children are just like them. That's more disturbing to me than I think than anything else in a world where I really feel like kindness is very important, and I teach that to my children and I try to emulate that. I'm not going to give any more attention to it. I'm just going to let it go because I'm not trying to be relevant. I don't care what people think of me or my family or my picture that my great grandmother gave me of Jesus or my Christmas tree that's sitting here. I hope that's maybe everything besides that I sold LuLaRoe once. This isn't LuLaRoe. What does it matter what the hell I wear? This is actually all made in the U.S. My friend has a business downtown LA and I buy from her. I support U.S. brand clothing when I can. I've learned a lot in my life. Again, let's just let it go because I'm not here for that. I just want to address it and move on because I don't want to be involved in any of it. But I will call out bullies. If you want to check out my TikTok, you can see that I shared it on Instagram as well. It's ridiculous. These are grown women. It's pathetic. Okay, I'm done because if you allow bullying, you're a bully yourself, in my opinion. So I said it. I have a lovely order from Sassy Girl Aroma, and I'll cover that up. So I also love Sassy Girl Aroma because people have a right to their own opinions. So I don't really care. So I ordered this. This is from December, I believe. She's in Wisconsin as well. I love Julie and her wax and her company. I love that she includes samples when I order. So I have 2 samples in this order. It's not a large order. I basically just ordered a few things. Every time I get my box and then I see everyone else's orders, I'm like, oh, I wish I would have got that, or I wish I would have got this, or I wish I would have got that. And we all have that FOMO, fear of missing out, right? So I do see people's and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have got that. But my next order is pretty big. But anyway. So I got 2 orders, Fresh and Hey Girl. And I know I talk fast. Someone mentioned that in my last video. It's my personality. I tried to figure out how to put closed captioning on my video. If anybody knows how to do that, I went into all the settings. Maybe I need to do it from my computer instead of my phone. But I have 2 apps that I use when I put videos up. And I couldn't find it. So I know I do talk fast. I have caffeine sometimes. That makes it even worse. So I'm going to try to do better. I'm really sorry. I really would like to put closed captioning on if anyone knows, because I just feel that that's not fair if you can't hear and you're watching a video. So I don't know the scent notes of Fresh. I'm assuming it's a nice, lovely fresh scent. It is. It's laundry. It really is. It's a nice, fresh laundry. It literally smells like when I'm standing outside near my chicken coop. And, yeah, I have chickens. And I get the dryer vent, is right over there. And so you can smell that. So this is very good if you like laundry. You know, I'm not the biggest laundry person, but I would be happy to warm this in the area that I generally warm that. This one is Hey Girl. If there's scent notes on the side, you know, I'm in my 40s. I can't really see it. Sorry. So, Hey Girl. This is a little bit perfumey. I don't know if it's, yeah, I'm going to say it's more perfumed. To my nose, I see that people got this crushed candy canes and people were tagging me in her group because that sounds like right up my jam. So I'm hoping she does that for the next pre-order. Have you ordered from her current pre-order? Because I have, but I might go back. Oh my gosh, I have a problem. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the person I am. Yeah, I totally am. Okay, this one, if you know me, then you know I would love this. This is Rainbow Fizzy. So it is lemon, lime, pineapple, orange, raspberry with creamy base notes of vanilla. And on the side, she says this, and I really think that people should listen, and I love her message. Be kind, because you never know how much the person besides you is suffering. And I will say, with bullying and just unkindness in the world, I have struggled with depression after my son passed away, anxiety after I almost died. And I will say that my mental state is stable right now, okay? But if it wasn't and you're being bullied, I just want to say that there's a reason why the high school, middle school is very on top of cyberbullying, because, and I work in a middle school, and I can tell you that they are on it, because any type of bullying, because if it leads to a child or an adult who takes their life, there is accountability this day and age. I'm just saying that I am a healthy individual at this point in my life. If I wasn't, I could see how people's bullying and just basically belittling you would bring you down. I have zero tolerance for people who are bullies, like literally, or people who just are unkind in general. So this message to me speaks volumes, because after my son passed away, I really was struggling, and I would go out to lunch with my friends, and I have an amazing group of friends, and they are just the best. And we would go to lunch, and they would be talking about their life, and I was just sitting there thinking, I would just rather be not here. I would just rather wilt and die and just be with my son. And I was so sad without him. And so I just think about that. And if somebody was treating me the way that I feel that I'm being treated now, you have no idea what being mean to somebody can do to them. And it really is something I'm very passionate about, is trying to be kind. Does that mean that every day that I'm a perfect person? No, it doesn't mean that. But I really feel like God puts in my heart to be kind. It doesn't mean that I am, or I'm 100% the best Christian. I'm not claiming to be. But what I will say, I'm thankful I have God in my life, because I am not an unkind person. And I work with kids every day, and I see the result of people's home life. And I feel like this is an important message, and I feel like we should try to emulate that, because it's just not okay to be mean to people in general, or just because you choose to be. And I just think people who hide behind computers, and would you ever say that to someone's face? Because believe me, if somebody said things that I've seen or heard this last week, and you said that to my face, pretty sure there would be a different ending to that. So it's just interesting how people can be so mean behind a keyboard. That's not what I see in the real world. That's not what I see with kids. I am just so thankful that the majority of the kids that I work with and see every day don't have terrible parents who are bullies. So this is beautiful. Sorry, Julie, that this got a little bit, me talking about that, but I love that you put this message on here, because I know that there have been things in your past, I think, as well. And I really just appreciate that, just because of my past and losing my son, that I truly was not in a good place. And you wouldn't have known that looking at me, that I was really struggling deep down in my heart. So that means a lot to me to put that message on there. Now this is tea time, and I will say, I'm sure you know why I got this as well. It is rose jam, cotton candy, tea and cakes, and marshmallow. Now I will say that my love for tea and cakes has developed. I think Lori, is she tea and cakes? Lori, are you tea and cakes? Or I'm pretty sure you have a big love for that. But this is beautiful for one. But I started venturing with tea and cakes, I think, because that's like, she adores it. So I wanted to try more blends with that, and I do love it. I hope I'm speaking correctly in that, and I'm not like forgetting. I love rose jam, so I've been loving more blends with that, if you guys have seen my warming baskets. So this is just beautiful. This I definitely get the rose jam, and I get the sweetness from the tea and cakes. I don't generally get a lot of cotton candy marshmallow, but on warm, her stuff is like, it performs completely different. Okay, my last brittle is cupcakes at Tiffany's. Now, if you know me again, this is not one I would normally get. I've steered away from this. I've not been a fan of this, but I'm trying. And again, I have said this before. I think sometimes our preferences change as we, start warming wax and using it more and more. So this one is toffee, tiny chocolate, fruity buttercream and creamy fluffy vanilla cake. Is other people's tea and cakes, are they all the same or are they a little different? Because I've tried other vendors and like this, again, beautiful. This is so good. I definitely get the toffee. I get chocolate, but not a lot because I'm not a big chocolate person. So I don't like some buttercream scents. I said this last week. I definitely get the vanilla cake. So for me, I'm not getting the buttercream. I hope I don't. I don't like some buttercreams when they're warmed. So I think I got this in a sample from her, or a tea and cakes blend, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try her tea and cakes. Cupcakes at Tiffany's, sorry. Everybody raves about hers, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it if she offers it again, because I know she's had, if memory serves me right, she's had issues getting this in, so I thought, well, I better try it because I don't want to miss my opportunity. And remember, Julie's in Wisconsin, I'm in Wisconsin, so I had to like be really careful when I unpackaged these that none of mine are broken. So again, she's not far from me, obviously. So, all right, this one is patty cakes. I got this because Jennifer, in a random act of kindness, she sent this to me, a sample of it, and I absolutely loved it. Yes, this is the one. So this is pink sugar, strawberry, sugar cookie, marshmallow, and birthday cake. I love her white, like the white overpour with the different colors. Oh, so pretty. This is just an amazing pink sugar. I do get strawberries, and then I get more birthday cake. I get a little bit of the crunchy cookie in it. Oh, this is so good. Again, on warm, this is beautiful. Now, she has scent notes, which I would rather prefer scent notes than pour dates. I've said this multiple times. I do love her new labels. And I just let them sit a couple weeks. And sometimes I don't, but I do use them rather quickly. I don't have issues with performance with Sassy Girl Aroma in my house personally. Like, I don't know that I could even think of a scent unless somebody remembers me saying that I didn't have a wax. Like, everything has performed well for me. So in my experience, that's what I have with her. I've said this before too, that everybody's home is differently. So everybody's like, I notice in the summer when my AC is on, sometimes I struggle a little bit more. But with my house and the heat, we don't keep it super hot unless it's like 40 below like it was last week and then we turn the fires on. Luckily, I still have very good performance. So sometimes in the summer, I notice just a little bit more. Okay, this one was new to me. It's Harry Potter, right? Just FYI, I've never seen the movies. I have no intention of seeing them. It's not my cup of tea. So this is, but speaking of tea, it's tea and cakes, blackberry butter and jam cookies, vanilla sugar waffle cone. I have found a love for tea and cakes. I said I love blackberry butter and jam cookie blends. I've learned, again, I'm not, sorry that I'm repeating myself. Oh, this is so good. No, I had never smelled this, but people were raving about this, begging for this on her page, and I was like, I gotta really try this. Look at these beautiful colors. Oh my gosh. So I thought, I'm gonna try it. I mean, when you watch everybody's like pre-orders and they post what they got, and then you're just like, oh, I didn't get that, and one of my kids is screaming. It's after school. I need to go make dinner clearly because maybe that's a hunger scream. I don't know. This is so good. And now again, I will warm this, so just watch for on Sunday I post what I warm and how it performed for me, so it'll be a couple weeks, but if I cut it right away, but this is really, really good. And so I do have one ripped bag in here, right there, and in the front of the bag. Again, here's the thing. A lot of vendors have talked about this, that they haven't changed their supplier. So I really am wondering if it's really the cold, because I'm happy to see vendors addressing it just so you can stop the chatter and, you know, everything like that. I did reach out to the other vendor and emailed that vendor, like I said I was going to, so I wasn't just whining about it. I wanted to make sure I actually did something about it. I did order some of this size bags, so once I get that, I will rebag this. This is the only time I've ever seen that in any of my orders from Sassy Girl. So whatever. One is better than all of them being ripped, or, you know, half of your bags. But so that is my small haul. It wasn't very big, but I just wanted to come on here and just kind of address that issue and just say that I'm done with it. I'm not going to address it again. Just, it's like throwing fuel on it if you continue to address something that's a problem. And I feel like that is what the person wants. And if people are going to spend time being a bully, they let them be that way. I appreciate people like getting involved and trying to, but just don't, because all it is doing is adding more stress to your life. If people truly want to take time and be that mean, let them be mean. They have their own struggles, their own sadness, their own pain. They clearly don't have a good walk with the Lord, because I just can't imagine that people would continue to go out of their way to be mean. It's like I said, nobody's perfect. I totally get that. I just think at some point, if you're going to continue to be mean and that's your constant behavior, then that's just who you are. You can't change people unless they have God in their heart, or whatever their faith is, whatever faith you believe. If you don't have love or peace, or, you know, your Zen, whatever, you know, if it's not happy and calm, you just aren't going to emulate that. So I appreciate everybody that has reached out to me and asked if I'm okay. And I will continue to say the wax community that I'm involved in is nothing but kind, amazing, and caring. And those are the people that I'll choose to surround myself with, and just let everybody else go, because you will never change other people. You just have to be the best version of you, and you can't fix anyone else's problems. So, hey, so I wanted to add this little insert in here. So yesterday I asked in the group, I said, I got a package coming my way, and I asked Julie, like, did I forget what I ordered? Because if you saw my haul video, I was a little confused, like, what did I miss? Did I totally forget that I missed an order? Was it the Easter pre-order? What did I forget? And Julie kind of just laughed, and then I was like, okay, she's up to something. And she was. This came in the mail overnight. Like, how kind is that? Like, I live in Wisconsin, she's in Wisconsin, but to send this to me and to overnight it to me, and I don't know if she knows that I've been struggling this week with stuff in the world, but this was just so kind. And it says, hello lover, and I love this scent. It's sweet sugar cane, lemon rind, followed by hints of shortbread. I love her Fantasyland, her Disneyland, her lemon blends. This is beautiful. She does with lemon and fizzy. I really adore her wax. And little mini melters. How cute is that? I love this scent. I think a lot of people have tried this scent and had this. So I'm actually going to warm this tonight, and I just look forward to this. This is awesome. This glass, like, I would absolutely reuse this container. This is a beautiful glass bottle. This is just her packaging. I absolutely love her new labels. I know she said by, I can't remember, February, March, she would be done rebranding. I just love this. I really am very honored that she would send this to me and she would think of me. You know that she's a favorite vendor of mine, and I will again say that I have been so blessed, and people have always treated me with kindness in this wax community that I'm involved in. The people that I surround myself with have been nothing but the most kind and caring to me. reach out to me, ask me, questions, just support me. I am very thankful. Those are the vendors that I'll continue to support, especially when they're a big company or vendor. They're a company. I mean, this is their business, and they think of me and they send me something like this. I'm very thankful and honored. So, Julie, thank you so much for sending me this. I was so surprised and pleased to get this. So I look forward to testing this out. This was sent to me. If I didn't say that enough times. So again, thank you, and I look forward to warming this. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day.